Hey guys, today's video is gonna be an answer to a comment I got from an anon. Well, the comment was about the Super Weimar Hell World and how it's slowly destroying the soul of humanity. And before we jump to like how to survive it, we have to understand the basics. How did we come to this? And let's start. We like to pretend that what's happening to us right now, this feeling of living in a super Weimar hell world, is some sudden glitch. Well, it's not. It started a long, long time ago by absolutely genius design. It started with number one, the Industrial Revolution. It was the first disconnection. When the Industrial Revolution hit, something ancient snapped. For thousands of years, humans lived by land skills, tracking animals, reading the sky, knowing the seasons, the forests, the rivers, knowing what mushrooms to pick, what berries to pick. Then overnight, people were pulled from the land and pushed into factories. Repetition replaced instinct. Obedience replaced creativity. Dependence replaced independence. This was the birth of the modern man and the death of the old one. Now, number two. Then came the school system, a system designed not to create thinkers, but to create predictable workers. Bells modeled after factory whistles. Desks in a row. Memorize this, forget that. Don't question, don't wonder, don't stand out. We were taught facts, but not skills. Not how to hunt, not how to fish, not how to forage, not how to grow food, not how to build a shelter, or survive on your own. You can graduate educated, but still not know how to take care of yourself. That was not an accident. It was all by design. Now, number three, the age of alienation. Humans out of nature. Humans evolved in forests, rivers, open sky. Now we live under fluorescent lights, screens, and constant noise. Our nervous system, built for wind, birds, footsteps, is now overloaded by notifications, sirens, and endless super stimulation. We feel anxious because our environment is wrong for our biology. We feel empty because we were removed from the source of meaning. Now, part number four, the consumer identity, buying your personality. The system realized something, okay? A disconnected human is the perfect consumer. So instead of skills, we were given identities made of brands, politics, and entertainment. Instead of purpose, we were offered dopamine, constant dopamine hits. Instead of community, we were sold followers. And instead of love, we were given algorithms. A population that cannot survive on its own is very easy to control, all done by design. Now, number five, the digital era. Overstimulation, numbness, decay. The phone became the new leash. Short form content amputated our attention spans. Constant scrolling destroyed our silence. Real conversations became uncomfortable. Every second had to be filled with noise, scrolling. We were conditioned to crave stimulation so constant that real life now feels dead, empty. Now, the sexual marketplace collapse, monetized loneliness. We have reached a point where teenage girls sell their nudes online and millions of isolated men buy them. They actually buy them. This is not about morality. This is what happens when a society becomes too lonely to function. People stop forming families, they stop connecting, they replace intimacy with parasocial illusions. The system profits from the decay of human bonds, all again by design. Number 7. The collapse of community. The tribe is dead. For thousands of years, we lived in tribes, villages, and tight, small knit communities. Now, most people don't even know their neighbors. Loneliness has become normal, disconnection has become more normal, and numbness have become normal. A society without a community is a society that cannot resist anything. Now, here comes number 8, the psychological fatigue. A tired population obeys. Every day, wars, crises, scandals, tragedies, pandemics, conflicts, special operations. People are overwhelmed, people are exhausted, and they have become burnt out. A tired mind does not question. A tired mind just complies. Now, number 9, the actual illusion of freedom. We were told we're free because we can choose what to buy, but real freedom is not consumption. Real freedom equals skills, land, community, and the capacity to live without permission. Everything else is a cage with a nicer wallpaper. Now, number 10, the metabolic collapse of modern humans. Right now, we, as a community, as a humanity, we are weaker, we are sicker, we are more dependent, we are more anxious, we are less grounded, we are less resilient, and after all, we are less human. Everything by design. But here's the actual truth. In the end, it's not too late. The system was not made for us, but nature was, and nature still is. And the path back, it's still open. Okay? You don't need to fix this world or by trying to change it. You fix it by changing yourself, by rebuilding the human system that they tried to erase. Now, how do we do that? You have to start learning real skills, okay? At any age. It's never too late. The biggest illusion that they will tell you that, well, if you hit that age, it's too late to learn that. It's never too late, okay? Never. Now, real skills are fishing, hunting, foraging, fire building, water purification, reading animal tracks, navigating forest, reading the stars, okay? And let me tell you one absolute truth, absolute universal truth. Even learning one skill, one of these, shifts your whole identity to a new level. Every real skill is a brick in the foundation of independence. Now, about rebuilding the body, your temple, your most holy. Lift weights, do calisthenics. Start slow, start small. Hike, swim, run, crawl. Feel your muscles burn. Feel your lungs expand. Strength, it's not cosmetic, okay? Strength is the root of confidence, discipline, and absolute mental clarity. Now, how to fix the short attention span. You take any book, absolutely any book, okay? Start reading books slowly. Start with 10 minutes a day. Rebuild your attention span. Relearn patience. Relearn deep focus. Let your brain detox from all of the dopamine, the doom scrolling, the nicotine, the caffeine, the alcohol, the porn, ultimately, the super stimulant. You have to leave all of that behind. And don't tell your brain that you will never do these things again. That will make you go crazy. You hack your brain. You tell your brain, tomorrow I'll do this. Tomorrow you say, in a few hours I'll do this, okay? Eventually, these dopamine hits that your brain is used to, you start to forget them. Your dopamine baseline It recalibrates, it heals. You start no longer needing those things. You start thinking of them less and less. That's the healing process. The most important part, return to nature. Go to a forest. It doesn't have to be for 1 day or 2 days. Start slow. Walk by the river. Sit by a mossy log and watch water flow. You feel the silence, feel the wind, feel your heartbeat slow down. Nature heals everything. Nature rewires you. It cleans the noise out of your mind. Now, learn to meditate, sit still, let thoughts come and they will come. But the true strength is not reacting to every thought. You let them pass, you flick them away gently like sparks of a campfire. Meditation is the antidote to the world's chaos. It trains you to be calm inside the storm. You have to relearn presence, close the apps, put down the phone, look around, be awake again, be human again. The world may be decaying faster than ever before, but you do not have to decay with it. You can step out, okay? You can learn, you can grow, you can reclaim yourself. Every day is a chance to rebuild the human that they try to bury so hard. And when you do, you will realize you were never powerless. You were only disconnected. Reconnect to yourself, to your body, to nature, to reality, and you will become someone this world can no longer break.